It's Heisman Trophy week in college football, the most prestigious individual award in all of sports. But it seems to be an often misunderstood award, and I'm not sure people fully understand the best way to vote for a Heisman Trophy winner. I've been a voter for a quarter century, so I've got a 5-point primer for you on things to take into consideration when you're casting a Heisman vote. Start with number one, crunch the numbers. Do your homework. Check into the statistical backing for the guys you want to vote for, and also check the stats on the guys you're not sure you want to vote for or don't want to vote for, and then compare them. Make sure you're picking the right people. Make sure you can back it up with production on the field, not just, a highlight here, a highlight there, something like that. Do the homework. There's more stats available now than ever, so you can see how players really did in all facets of the game. Number two, check the competition. Don't just check the numbers, but check who they put them up against. Case in point, Baker Mayfield, Oklahoma quarterback, led the nation in pass efficiency this year. But keep in mind this, he was in the Big 12. He only faced 2 top 50 defenses all season, and Oklahoma lost both of those games. The average rank of the defense he played against in the 10 wins, 94th in the nation. So that might explain some of his numbers. Number three, timing isn't everything. You got to fight recency bias. You have to get past what you just saw last week or the week before and consider the whole breadth of the season. Here's another thing with Mayfield. His tough games were early on. They lost to Houston and Ohio State in September, whereas Lamar Jackson had 2 of his 3 losses late at the end of the season. Should that count more against Lamar Jackson than it does against Baker Mayfield? I don't think so. I think you have to look at the whole season and take it all into account, not just when your tough games came. Number 4, team success matters, but maybe not as much as everybody thinks it should. This should not be an award that just goes to the best player on the best team or that goes to a star on an undefeated team. You have to, I think, be able to look past that, and the Heisman more and more seems to have been about rewarding guys that are on the top 1, 2, or 3 ranked teams in the country. I think you have to get past that and look at the greater body of who were the best players. Number 5, do not be a slave to the brand names. Yes, Alabama has a lot of great players, but did it have somebody who was such an overwhelming star this year that he should have won the Heisman? Not necessarily. Ohio State, same thing. You could go on down the line. You have to, I think, look at the big picture. Look at guys like Corey Davis from Western Michigan, Donnell Pumphrey from San Diego State. Branch out. Don't just think about who played for the big names and the glamour teams. So that's my 5-point primer on how to vote for the Heisman Trophy. We'll see how my vote stacks up with what actually comes out Saturday night.